Welcome back.
Scene. Oh, we started.
I didn't realize you were doing that.
I was getting into character to see what was my tone in this period piece of wrestling. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
I thought you were trying to imitate me again.
No, not today. Not today. Not today.
How do you do, sire?
Hi, sire, mate. I don't know. I do Australian for English and everything. But Manny, how are you doing today? Let's run through this real quick.
I'm doing great, Marcus. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
I see you haven't changed from last week.
Well, I see that you. Yeah, it's true. Well, I thought we were going under the aesthetic. I remember we talked about this on the show on Thursday, where you will constantly be my Luigi to my Mario.
No, now I've got the voice in my head. I need to stop.
It's a goal! Yahoo! You can say that numerous. I think this Raw will be made better with random Mario noises throughout the show. Sable comes out and says something. Yahoo! Undertaker says Kane on fire. It's a goal! Dun, 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 dun.
So this episode of Raw comes from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Wait a minute. I'm okay with you messing up American names because we're ratchet here. Like when you went with Token Arizona or whatever you called it, it's okay you mess up two sides of that. That's nothing. But this is in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, home of the most over babyface in all of wrestling. Sami Zayn.
Actually, my notes say Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Sky Dome.
Oh, we're in Toronto.
Yeah.
I thought it was Montreal.
No.
I thought it was Montreal.
I'm
sorry. What's the home advantage? The greatest return wrestler of all time.
So the attendance is 41,432, which we have told numerous times throughout the show.
All I thought about were the trees, Manny. All I thought about were the trees when I was looking at the signs. How many? There was 40-something thousand people in attendance. I think each person had like 7 signs each. I was like, the trees, people, the trees.
Do you know the ones I get more? The ones I think about the trees are the ones where it's clearly like 8 people have come to the show and they've got all of them has a letter on a piece of paper and it says "suck it" or something like that.
Yeah,
or a sign
Austin
that just disables
360
titties going across like this.
Or Ted is gay. None of our business, none of yours. Thanks for bringing Ted out in the open. Teddy's gay? Oh shit! Glad I found out by watching Monday Night Raw.
So we open with a recap of the Rumble where Austin is ambushed by the Corporation, but then out comes Steve Austin anyway to a huge, humongous pop. He can't wait till tomorrow night where he gets his hands on Vince McMahon. Who better to have his track shoes on?
Hold on, Manny. Not tomorrow night. 6 days from tonight.
He said tomorrow night. This aired on Friday the 13th, 1999.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I seemed off. Why was it? I didn't know that. Was it the Westminster Dog Show that preempted? I just thought Austin fucked up.
Yeah, because it was this. So they had Raw on Saturday, St. Valentine's Day Massacre on Sunday, and then they had Raw again on the 15th.
Oh shit. Fucking Westminster Dog Show. We need to preempt the Raw's retros for the Westminster Dog Show. I think we need to start following.
They come out on Friday. Why would we preempt it?
I don't care, Manny. I want the Westminster Dog Show to cut us off one time. I just want a picture of someone's dog and it cuts the show off one time.
I mean, we should just take footage of dogs and just put it out and be like, this is the Westminster Dog Show.
Or, I got it, Manny. I got it. Again, we can come out and show, we can just do the announcement. Sorry, this show has been preempted by the Westminster Dog Show. Please stay tuned as we watch these dog highlights. And we just show clips of dogs doing adorable things. Like that one time those dogs ambushed that boy.
Yeah. Can we just put that on loop?
Yes. It's the extended edition of Retro that normally goes 20 minutes. It's now an hour.
But you know that episode will probably go do like 1,500,000 views because it's got dogs, and then we return and go back to 5.
I know it sounds ridiculous, Manny, but I would show that clip and us just breaking down that clip over and over and doing commentary like Jim Ross and Lawler. Puppy! He said, "Oh hell no!"
I want to break it down like John Madden used to.
Yeah.
Here, just circling all the dogs.
Yes.
And then this one's gonna go there, and this one's gonna go there.
Look at the play. Look, they're organized. They're organized like the Shield. Like the Shield. They both got all sides of the ring. Cut the ring off.
Little do we know that the Kennel of Hell match is coming soon. Bringing it back to wrestling. So Austin is going to walk over to Vince's body, head straight to WrestleMania. Austin guarantees bloodshed, and it's not going to be his. Cole said that means it's going to be the boss.
He figured it out.
Oh, it's all up there, man.
Yeah, but it was such a stupid line from Austin. It's guaranteed bloodshed. It's not going to be mine. He could literally just say, "I'm gonna bust you open."
Hey, it could be Earl's. It could be Earl Hebner.
Earl Hebner, immediate bloodshed.
Cue Mankind, who likes the sound of the word bloodshed. He says he might have to go get some of Vince's blood on his new white shirt tomorrow night. That sounded a bit morbid, if you ask me. Anyway, Mankind says that he's ready for WrestleMania, but tonight, one of those two is going to be taking a beating. He reminds Austin that he's the WWF champion until he isn't anymore. Foley says things like that he can't get away with. When Cole says it, he sounds like he's an idiot.
Yes. It's all about the delivery. Like if I went out there and I was spitting what The Rock was saying, it would sound like nonsense. If I was just having a conversation. But if The Rock says, "Oh, he means business. He's called somebody a Rudy Poo." I don't know what that is, but he called him that.
Yeah, but I feel like if me and you went out there, we'd forget our lines halfway through and go on another tangent talking about oranges.
And penis!
The corporation come out with The Rock saying that he needs to clear a few things. He gives Mankind directions to the SmackDown hotel, but says instead of checking Mankind in, he's going to bash Mankind's brains in. Rock calls himself the Chosen One. Nope, that's Drew McIntyre, which isn't a name that is ever stuck. As for Austin, Vince says that Steve has no chance, just like he had at the Rumble. He loved hearing himself announced as the winner of the 1999 Royal Rumble, and he'd like to hear it again on Sunday.
All right, am I correct? This is the episode he debuted No Chance in Hell, or was it the previous episode, or is it the next episode?
I think he had it ever since the Rumble.
I don't think he used it in the Rumble.
I think the corporation were using it as an entrance.
Oh, okay.
The Titantron had all of them on it. Okay. Vince guarantees that none of the corporation will interfere in the match. If they do, he'll fire all of them, and they'll all be out of jobs after Sunday. Nothing will be the same for Austin. And then he also says tonight Austin will be facing Mankind in a non-title match with Vince as special guest referee.
Yes. Oh boy, this plan, the plans, boss. This plan's reused like 3 times in 4 weeks. The same plan. Like,
he doesn't think we'll notice it though. In '99, you wouldn't notice that you got the same shit over and over again.
Yeah, but it was what you call it? It was at least in 1999. You had the weeks, but because I'm watching it back to back to back, I go, hey, he just did this.
The notes just has one line, and it says Mark Henry stares at Deborah.
Pretty accurate. They just cut to it. It was like, and that was it.
We get D'Lo Brown versus Jeff Jarrett. Before the match, Brown has a surprise for Mark Henry to make sure Mark Henry stays focused. Here's someone nice he can look at. Brown introduces the debuting Ivory. What was that stupid scarf? Why'd she have a purple scarf?
I don't know. And this is the star of Glow, which I didn't know, And then Lawler and Cole kept alluding to it, going like, "Oh, I recognize her from somewhere." But whatever. And I went, "Oh, this is how Ivy debuted." I just always thought she just showed up one day and never left. I call her the original Natty. She was the original Natty for me.
I don't know if she's the original Natty.
She's the original Natty.
Jarrett bumps Brown to start and then hits a DDT onto the arm. Brown comes back with a spin wheel kick, and as Henry hits on Ivory, Jeff puts the figure 4 on, but Ivory's distraction lets D'Lo Brown escape and hit the sky high for the win. Post-match, we get a cat fight. A terrible one, but nonetheless, we get one.
You pay for what you get, Manny. This is what you get. This is what you get. All right.
And then some pervert records Val Venus from a hotel room.
Val left his windows open, Manny, and it was in the arena. I just don't see how it's practical to have a hotel in your arena or your giant dome or stadium. I just feel like that's counterproductive. I'm sure that hotel is gone, Manny. I'm sure. But in many research, we will not find out till next week's episode. The Untitled Manny and Marcus show, or whatever the show's called. Raw is retro.
Ken Shamrock essentially beats up Val Venus. He also beats up some referees too because he's gone insane. Val says he's going to take care of Ken tonight.
Val deserves
it. And then we get Goldberg versus Gilbert. No, Goldust versus Gilbert. I read that wrong. Goldust is given some blue roses. Yes. Gilbert tries to spear Goldust. He gets shoved away like he was nothing.
Well, my favorite thing about this Gilbert thing, I feel like this is the longest Gilbert entrance of all time before he even got there, as he had to walk around this whole arena to get there. And then for him to do the spear, died laughing because I was like, does he do a spear? And as soon as I thought it, and I was like, oh yeah, there it is.
Blue Dust appears, who is shown on the screen with just some grapes covering him.
Manny, do you have that image ready? I feel like
no, but I feel like Manny in post might do it. Why, Manny?
I think
why?
the world. Yeah,
why,
I thought the world needs to be scarred. Manny, we are scarred. Again, Vince, I was a child watching that. I don't remember this. I blocked this out. I heard it somewhere deep. Something was awakened out of me when I saw that and went, oh, get this off. Why is this happening? And then I was like, I think Blue Bee's in better shape to me.
Then Gilbert gets Shattered Dreams, followed by Goldust getting a blue bar.
If this was Tamini's gimmick, his entire career just stealing other people's gimmicks, and he just keeps coming out there, which it was, I feel like, for the most part. But I'm down for more of that. It's just blue baths. Blue baths seem worse than blood baths. Because what the fuck? I'm covered in this.
And then El Hebner's making an announcement, Marcus. El Hebner says none of his referees will officiate Shamrock's match on Sunday. If a replacement can't be found, Shamrock has to forfeit his title. I didn't know that could happen.
Yeah. The referees unionized. They were like, nah, not today. The referees did strikes and unionized a few times. But this is the one time.
Why would Shamrock have to forfeit the title? That's not his fault.
No, they attacked too. I don't know where he got the balls to make this authoritative rule. He must have been talking to Jack Tunney.
And then DX have something to say. Apparently on Sunday it's Triple H and X-Pac versus China and Kane. Triple H tells China that she can't even draw a walk in the game because she doesn't have any balls. Pac wants Kane as well and says, bring it. Kane, pointless. Road Dogg says there ain't going to be a third fall in the 2 out of 3 falls match without Snow. And he moonwalks for no apparent reason.
Manny, I think you missed the baseball references and all this. When you said the walk in the balls, it was all baseball and penis references. You have to be a man of Triple H's age to make baseball and penis references. Talk about, you can't even get a walk in a baseball game because you got no balls. But then again, you couldn't even step up to the plate because you don't have a bat to swing. And I'm going like, What are you talking about? I don't care about these baseball now. We're in Canada, damn it.
And then Billy Gunn takes off his shirt and reveals a referee shirt. Road Dogg asks if he's going to apply for a job at Foot Locker, but then Billy says he's going to referee the IC title match.
This is like the 12th special guest referee in 3 weeks.
We got
yeah, I don't even think we need the referee staff. I think we need to fire everybody.
Well, so this match this was supposed to be Steve Austin versus Mankind with Vince as special guest referee, but that didn't happen because Steve Austin and Mankind decided to maul him with Socko.
Yeah, it was like, oh, I'm not gonna hit you, Vince. Mankind's not gonna hit you, but Socko will. And it was like, oh, I've been set up. It was a perfect setup. So, and it's the exact same angle happens the other week.
And then Steve Austin gets punished because Steve Austin now has to run the corporate gauntlet.
Yes. Now, Manny, the rules of the corporate gauntlet, and I thought they misspoke when they said this. If Austin pins anybody, the gauntlet is over. I feel like, what if he would have won the first? Like, it's over. Oh no, we didn't make the save. Like, their whole plan is flawed.
So we move on to the next match tonight, which is Godfather versus Viscera. Midian is sitting on commentary with an eyeball in a jar.
What is that? What is that? What? Why?
He obviously didn't care about it either because he just left it at one point. Godfather gets Viscera down with a suplex, which I didn't believe people could do, but apparently you can. But Midian runs in for a fast DQ, and Val and Ken Shamrock are fighting in the back, and Billy Gunn is dragged into it.
Yes. A lot happened in that moment. A lot of stuff that if I was explaining to anybody, they'd think I have mental issues, essentially. Giant man in vests and sweatsuits fights porn star, not pub, fights pimp with hose at hand. With a man doing commentary, wielding an eyeball, only to interfere in the match. Meanwhile, porn star gets attacked by an ass man and the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. Did I clarify that whole segment to that? Is that what that was, Manny?
Yeah.
It's insane.
What more insane is X-Pac versus Kane. This match led to nothing because China comes in for a lame DQ.
1999, what do you expect?
And then Triple H had to save X-Pac from a very slow setup China pedigree.
Yes. Because Triple H is not fast. I could have ate toast at that time. And I don't like toast, Manny. I don't care about toast.
I love a bit of toast.
I need it completely buttered up and really toasted very well, and I need grape jelly only.
If I'm eating toast, just know it's a few days away from payday, and I am poor.
Also, I would like to point out, look at the urgency of Triple H wanting to hit a woman. I think he continues this trend throughout his career in the WWE, as he was quick to attack China.
Well, the last woman he attacked was Ronda Rousey, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was about to hit her, right?
Yeah.
He's consistent. He's consistent.
Road Dogg is out cold in the back and bleeding from behind the ear. Medics look at him, but says says to find Billy, who didn't do this to him. What?
I don't even know why you read that, Manny. I have no idea what you just read, and I don't remember seeing that. I literally don't remember seeing that.
I didn't see it. Here's Al Snow with something to say. He says that he's going to take back his hardcore title, claims that Rhodey stabbed him and head in the back. Snow wants a hardcore match and issues an open challenge, but no one answers. So his answer to this is he makes a solution. He's going to have a hardcore match with himself. So he beats himself up with weapons and then puts himself through a table.
This led to cookies being thrown in the ring by Jerry the King Lawler, which led to other debris being thrown into the ring. As Al Snow moonsaults himself to a table.
Bob Holly comes out to help Al, but gets punch for his efforts. They brawl into the crowd. I guess this is a match. Back to ringside quickly, and they hit each other with chairs. Referee pulled them apart. This wasn't even a real match. Droz
It
beats up
wasn't.
Kevin Kelly for calling him a punk.
Yeah, but it was the beginning, Manny. It was the beginning of not just Bob Holly, but Hardcore Holly. This is his origin story. Preventing Al Snow from killing himself.
Do you know when you used to play wrestling games and you hit random opponent?
Yes.
I feel like the next match was this. It was The Rock versus Steve Blackman.
Yeah.
Why did this happen?
I don't know why The Rock fought Steve Blackman. It didn't progress any storyline with him or anything at all. The Rock beats him with a people's elbow, I believe, and we just move on.
And then it's Steve Austin versus Coporation. Everyone gets stunned, basically.
Yeah. I mean, each person, every time they're about to get pinned, the other person slid in.
Austin hooks a sleeper, but Bossman escapes and gets a nightstick for a DQ. Austin is dead, so Vince comes in to pin him.
Evil Vince shit. And then he's
Vince
they start choking him in the corner. Yeah. He's like, yeah, wipe me out. Like foaming at the mouth and they're just screaming at it's that I feel like it's the iconic look of Austin tied down the corner and Vince just cursing him out. And just like, get you. Lead to St. Valentine's Day Massacre. It's a good lead-in.
Yeah, it was a good lead-in. I think this is one of the first few good leadings they've had going into a pay-per-view.
I'm upset we're not covering this pay-per-view because I remember as a young man enjoying this pay-per-view. Like everything about it, like the aesthetics and everything. I remember enjoying it.
So who is?
Well, I only remember the main. Oh, my match of the night. Clearly, it's that Steve Blackman Rock match. No, that's just thrown in there. I feel like we should leave match of the night alone and just go with moments.
Okay, let's just call it moment of the night.
I'm going with slow Triple H run to prevent pedigree for 500.
I'm gonna do the ruse of Mankind and Mankind. And
Yes. Brilliant rules.
It's just to lure Vince McMahon into getting Socko.
MVP? Godfather did have them hoes. My MVP of the night is I go Vince. I thought he played the villain really well here, as in jumping in Austin's face. I thought he was just I believed him. He was like, "I'm killing you, Austin. I'm gonna do all this." I was like, "Oh, it's good TV."
I don't think I can give Vince McMahon MVP. Who convinced me that they were really good lot?
No, you gonna go Blue Meanie.
I am. Marcus. You know why? You know why, Marcus?
You've been loading up this image. You've been finding this image.
I have not been finding this image. It's been burned into my mind. No.
I imagine that's where you deal, like that will happen when you deal with Professor Charles Xavier as he's going through an existential crisis after going to somebody's mind. You will not believe what I've seen. Blue Meanie and grapes.
Oh, should we cover briefly what happened on St. Valentine's Day Massacre? I didn't watch it, but I will read out the results.
Yeah, sure.
So still going by dark match, still going as too much. Brian Christopher and Scott Taylor defeated the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy.
Excellent.
That was a dark match. Viscera, I think this is Heat. Viscera defeated Test by DQ. Billy Gunn, with Triple H and X-Pac, defeated Tiger Ali Singh in a no contest.
I don't know why once Tiger Ali Singh they was said, I went, oh shit, in my head. Again.
Goldust defeated Blue Dust. Bob Holly defeated Al Snow. Big Boss Man defeated Midian. Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart with Deborah defeated D'Lo Brown and Mark Henry with Ivory via submission. Unfortunately, Val Venus won the Intercontinental title, defeating Ken Shamrock.
Val Venus. When I watch Val Venus, I realized he's really bad at everything.
Yeah. The Corporation defeated Corporation China and Kane defeated DX, Triple H and X-Pac. Mankind versus The Rock ended in the last man standing match for the WWF Championship ended up in a draw. So Mankind retained. And Steve Austin defeated Vince McMahon in a cage match, escaping the cage when Paul White threw him into the cage, who came through the bottom of the ring, threw him through the cage, where the cage broke, and then Austin fell to the ground.
Yes, 100%, 100%. My favorite thing about this video is that the cage. 2 weeks ago, they showed the cage that they kind of use right now. The cage, like, you know, but for the Austin McMahon match, they went to the old Barnes cage just so they could do the spot that Austin could get thrown through that cage.
Yeah. But
I was like, that's how the wheels are working here.
Bars, though. I always liked the bars.
Yeah, they look like they hurt like hell.
It just seemed easier to climb.
It did. It did. But it looked like it hurt like hell.
So that was the debut of Paul White for the Big Show.
Oh, big nasty Paul White. So he went with no gimmicks, no flus.
So we're in store for a very good episode of Raw next. I think.
Yes. I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Who knows?
We'll find out next week. So that leaves only one thing for you left to do. That's hit that like button.
And subscribe. But Manny, low-key, I did forget. I didn't even know we were recording still. I thought we were off. I thought we stopped before you were thinking should I read the reviews to Hey Massacre? No, like, sure. I totally forgot we were recording.
What did you think we were here? We were just hanging out.
Yeah, I thought we were in a mission, you know, before we go into the next ones or something. And then I realized...
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, and then I realized, I was like, we didn't do the goodbye in the last one. We're still on!
So, there is only one left thing to do.
Yes.
As Marcus just pointed out, it's to say farewell, and we'll see you next week. Bye! Why did you John Cena it?
I wanted to do John Cena one time. One time do it different. And my hands are not clean. No, I just feel like saying that.